Today we will set up a USB audio interface on Linux, Windows, and macOS. Here are the things we will need. A PC or a Mac with some audio recording program like Audacity or GarageBand, an audio interface, an XLR microphone, an XLR cable, a MIDI cable also called a printer cable, which is actually a USB Type A to USB Type B cable, and this tiny adapter. I will explain why we need the adapter later on in the video. Before we begin, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, let's jump right in. In this tutorial, we are using the Behringer UM2. This tutorial applies to any other audio interface as long as it can connect to a computer via USB. Check out my video on the UM2 to learn more about it. I will include a link to that video in the end of this one. We are not connecting the audio interface just yet. First, let us set up the computer. If you are using Linux, open Settings, go to Sound, go to Input. Take note of the existing connected devices. Leave this window open. If you are on Windows, open Settings, go to Sound, go to Input. Leave this window open for now. On macOS, open System Settings, go to Sound, go to Input. Note what other input devices are available. Leave this window open. Now we will connect the audio interface USB cable to the computer. First off, make sure the volume is set to 0. Connect the audio interface to the computer using the MIDI cable. If you are connecting it to a MacBook Air, you will need to use a USB Type A to USB Type C adapter. The audio interface should now receive power from the computer, so check the power indicator. If it doesn't light up, make sure the USB connections are snug. On the settings window, you should now see a new device pop up. On Linux, it's called Analog Input PCM Audio Codec. On Windows, it is called USB Audio Codec. On macOS, it is called USB Audio Codec. Yours might be different depending on your audio interface brand and model. Now select that new device. The OS may or may not pre-select it for you. Now let's connect that mic. Most USB audio interfaces use an XLR connection for microphones. Let's connect the XLR cable to the audio interface and then connect it to the XLR mic. Make sure to turn on the mic if it has an on and off switch. Now dial the volume up until you see the input level in settings start to show activity. I usually dial the volume to maximum and adjust it lower if there is distortion. If you see the input level move, then congratulations! Your audio interface works and your mic works. If there's no activity when you talk, check your XLR cable connections to make sure it is connected properly and that the mic power button is switched on. Some audio interfaces also may have a mute button, so check that too. At this point, you can also connect your instrument to record some music if you wish. To record your voice, instrument, or both, open up your favorite DAW software or digital audio workstation such as GarageBand if you're a Mac user. Well, there you have it. A very quick and easy setup tutorial to connect an audio interface to your computer. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.